Viewers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Viewers, today we will talk about Paris. Paris, city and capital of France, situated in the north central part of the country. People were living on the site of the present day city, located along the Seine River, some 233 miles 375 kilometers upstream from the river's mouth on the English Channel. By about 7600 BCE, the modern city has spread from the islands and far beyond both banks of the Seine. Paris occupies a central position in the rich agricultural region known as the Paris Basin, and it constitutes one of the 8 departments of the Île-de-France administrative region. It is by far the country's most important center of commerce and culture. Area city is 41 square miles, metropolitan area 890 square miles, and population of the city according to 2020 EST is 21,45,906. For centuries, Paris has been one of the world's most important and attractive cities. It is appreciated for the opportunities it offers for business and commerce, for study, for culture, and for entertainment. Its gastronomy, culture, painting, literature, and intellectual community especially enjoy an enviable reputation. Paris, site at a crossroads of both water and land routes, significant not only to France but also to Europe, has had a continuing influence on its growth. Under Roman administration in the 1st century BCE, the original site on the Isle de la Cité was designated the capital of the Parisi tribe and territory. The Frankish king Clovis I had taken Paris from the Gauls by 494 CE and later made his capital there. Under Hugh Capet and the Capetian dynasty, the preeminence of the Paris was firmly established, and Paris became the political and cultural hub as modern France took shape. France has long been a highly centralized country, and Paris has come to be identified with a powerful central state, drawing to itself much of the talent and vitality of the provinces. In its location on the western side of Europe and in plain relatively close to the sea, Paris benefits from the balmy influences of the Gulf Stream and has fairly temperate climate. The weather can be very changeable, however, especially in winter and spring when the wind can be sharp and cold. The annual average temperature is in the lower 50s Fahrenheit. The July average is in the upper 60s Fahrenheit, and the January average is in the upper 30s Fahrenheit. The temperature drops below freezing for about a month each year, and snow falls on approximately half of those days. The city has taken measures to decrease air pollution, and a system of water purification has made tap water safe for drinking. In 1850s, Paris had approximately 600,000 inhabitants. It then grew rapidly as industrial expansion attracted a constant stream of people from the provinces. By 1870s, the population had surpassed 10 lakh, and by 1931, the conurbation contained some 550 lakh people, more than half of them living in the city of Paris, the administrative city within the old gates. After World War II, this growth continued, and in the early 21st century, Greater Paris had over 10 crore inhabitants. The population of the city of the Paris, however, steadily declined from the peak of about 29 lakh in 1931 to roughly 22 lakh in 2012, so that about 4 out of 5 Parisians were suburbanities. The shift took place in part because massive rehousing reduced the city's high density, though it remained well above the more spacious homes in the smaller towns around the capital, leaving the city of the Paris with an aging, curiously solitary population, with almost half of the households consisting of just one person. Yet within the first few years of the 21st century, the city's population slowly began to increase, with birth rates rising and older persons tending to retire outside the capital region. The Parisian population also grew younger. Most of the population is nominally Roman Catholic, though only a small percentage attend Mass regularly. Muslims are an important presence in the city, as it is evident through the dozens of mosques present over there. Thank you all for listening.